And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of the Swift Wrestling Federation for the Hardcore Sports Network. I am your man, Rip. Hey, how you doing? Awesome. Awesome to be here on this fine Wednesday evening for the AEW watch party, AEW Dynamite watch party, that is, as we have uh, quite a few people in here. All right, we got Hellfire Kai. What it do, Federation crew? He is our resident human resources director. Hellfire Kai helps us with likes and subscribers and stuff. At this point, we had 4 subscribers. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to streaming or looking to level up, check out StreamYard and get a $10 discount on me. That is the StreamYard link right there. It is also in the description below. And we also have Daniel Berry Sport Highlight. Happy Wednesday, yo. All right. He is our director of strength and conditioning over at the SWF Asylum. That is essentially our WWE PC. Congratulations, Daniel, and I hope that you enjoy your time here with the Scripps Wrestling Federation and the Hardcore Sports Network. All right, we got the American rock star Patrick Palmer. He is our president and chief baker. He makes sure that we stay stocked with our cakes when the women come on. He'll present us with some cakes in the chat. All right. And at this point in time, we had 5 likes. That's awesome. Also, we have Mama Scripps. She's using my account on a tablet of mine, but that's okay. It is Mama Scripps. She is our chief caterer and chief of staff. Hello, Mama Scripps. How you doing? Let's see. Also, we have Christy Wilson. How you doing, Christy? Nice to see you. I hope you enjoy your time here at the Scripps Wrestling Federation and the Hardcore Sports Network. Not sure which channel you're on, but be that as it may, welcome anyway. All right. Let's see. Big AEW fan. Awesome. Awesome, Christy. We are wrestling fans here. We don't play favorites. Um, it just depends on what you're into, basically. Rather you're into you know just straight up wrestling matches. If you're into straight up wrestling matches, AEW is for you. If you're into storyline and entertainment, then WWE is for you. All right. And also, of course, we got somewhere in the middle, that's TNA. And what we do here, we don't do TNA, but we do ROH, Ring of Honor. That is the sister promotion for AEW. So thank you so much for being here, Christy. And of of course, Daniel gets 4 flames tonight. He has been a regular here at the Scripps Wrestling Federation. Let me let you in on where we're at. The room behind me, you see, is the studios, the SWF studios here at the Scripps Wrestling Federation. Become elite by pressing all the right buttons, including the like and subscribe. Share the stream and chill with the team. Ring the bell for all notifications so that you never miss anything that happens here at the Scripps Wrestling Federation or the Hardcore Sports Network. And follow me on X and Twitch, both at Scripps WF. We are live on the Scripps Wrestling Federation channel on YouTube and the Hardcore Sports Network channel on YouTube. Also on X as well, or Twitter if you want to call it that. All right, next watch party will indeed be Ring of Honor. That is tomorrow at 5:50 p.m. Central Time. Tomorrow at 5:50 p.m. Central Time. All right. They're saying let me watch live, so here we go. All right. Say it's starting soon, so we got enough time to run down the card. What we're seeing tonight is Brody King versus Mark Davis. We will also see Orange Cassidy versus Gabe Kidd. We will also see MJF and Hangman Adam Page decide the stipulation for the AEW Revolution pay-per-view, which we will have a stream for that. Jon Moxley versus El Clan from the Don Callis family. We will also see women's tag team action as the championships are on the line. Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron take on Megan Bain and Penelope Ford with Lena Cross in their corner. Also tonight, we will have what is coined as Mile High Madness. It is a 5-on-5 anything goes match. FTR and the Demand, that being Ricochet and the GOA, versus the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, the Rascals, Zachary Wentz and Desmond Xavier, and of course, uh, Jungle Jack Perry. So, we still have one more slot left open for some sort of a surprise match that's going to take place. Tony Khan always leaves us in suspense about what's going to happen here at AEW Dynamite. So we'll see how it goes down. But the event is starting soon, says HBO Max. I am on HBO Max, but you could also catch it on your regularly TV streaming or also on cable at TBS. The TBS channel. So, here we go, hopefully. 1 minute. And by the way, make sure to stay hydrated with whatever beverage you have handy. Me, I always have me a Dr. Pepper. But thank you again to the 7 of you that are in here. This is awesome, ladies and gentlemen. First time we've heard of this, a Mile High Madness match? Yep, 5-on-5. Um, I go for zero sugar beverages. To each his own, Hellfire, to each his own. Guardian of Chaos, our chief of security, how you doing? How's it going? Scripts dropping by to say hi and hey yo. All right, thank you so much. Make sure you leave your like. He's our chief of security for the Script Wrestling Federation. Always great to see him. Um, Rockstar says hello. And there is Tyler Helton. He is our director of SWF First. That is family, including respect, uh, sensitivity, and tolerance. Um, Make sure to leave your like, Tyler. There's Chaos getting 5 flames here. Tyler getting one. Kai, Guardian acknowledging Kai, and Tyler Hilton. Hello, says Patrick. All right. Mega Bad and the Babes of Wrath. Also tonight, Brody King versus Mark Davis. Let's see. I'm just eating dinner now. Oh, okay. Couldn't wait for catering, huh? There you go. The Mile High Madness. Anything goes. The World Tag Team Champions, the FTR, and the Demand. Along, that includes AEW National Champion Ricochet and the GOA. Uh, Toa Leona and Bishop Khan. Oh man, I wish I had seen that. Oh, by the way, speaking of Saturday, because tomorrow, my God. Okay, because Saturday is uh, the WWE Elimination Chamber, and my friend Mitch is doing Elimination Chamber for the Hardcore Sports Network. I will not be doing uh, the AAA show that I usually do on Saturdays. I want everybody to go uh, uh, go support Mitch and the Hardcore Sports Network. We kick off the broadcast with AEW Continental Champion Jon Moxley and El Clon. Here comes the remarkable Renee Paquette, who is Jon Moxley's real wife. Playing reporter here down at ringside. I wonder if Renee Paquette and Marina Shafir ever get into it because Marina Shafir is so close to John Moxley. Okay. I guess that answers my question. Everyone is banned from ringside. 20-minute time limit. Here comes the demand. Or excuse me, that's El Clon's music. Okay, never mind. I forgot what match we were on. Don Callis family member El Clon taking on Death Riders member John Moxley here. Nigel McGuinness on the call tonight. That's interesting. Nigel McGuinness usually on Collision. Let's see. I don't know if banning the members will help make this match even. That's true. Looks like Excalibur and okay, Excalibur, Tony Schiavone, and Nigel McGuinness are on the call tonight. Of course, a taped collision will be following Dynamite tonight. Not on TV. I mean, in the arena. Uh, that collision will be this Saturday during Elimination Chamber. Which one y'all gonna watch? Elimination Chamber or Collision? Uh, just wondering, Scripts, you are so wrong. What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean making people choose between Collision and Elimination Chamber? Yeah. Hey, whatever. What we have for our menu tonight, Mama Scripts? Mama Strip's our chief caterer. She makes sure that we have some good eats while we watch the show. Let's see. We're all going to be watching the Elimination Chamber on Saturday. Sure are. Who is going to watch Collision? I don't know. But again, I will not be doing AAA because, like you said, Patrick, everybody's going to be watching Elimination Chamber. So why? You know. Oh my God! What a chop! And these sick fans are going one more time, okay? And John Moxley happy to oblige there. Tried one too many times, and now it's El Colon's turn. I don't understand this. Both of these guys are healed. What's going on here? Yeah. And he's choking John Moxley with the ring rope here, with the tag rope that is. All right. Menu for tonight is baby back ribs and baked beans. Awesome. Mama Scripts, thank you, says Patrick. All right. Whoa. Those fans in the front row better watch out. All right. We got an ad coming. All right. Whew. I'll be right back after these messages. So I get it. There we are. And welcome back. Here we go. John Moxley and El Clon. John Moxley of the Death Riders, El Clon of the DCF, and I don't mean Department of Children and Family Services. And there is the curb stop on the ring apron there. The hardest part of the ring there. Paul Turner, the senior referee for AEW, in the ring for this match. What do you know? A referee is counting, counting the 10 count out for outside the ring. That's awesome. Finally, there's some rules in AEW. Oh, hang on. I think WWE, their products, struggling with tickets. They are. They are very much so. Tyler Elton, yeah, and it's cause the ticket prices are way too high. Exactly. I mean, if you make your product more fan friendly, as far as price goes, then you'll you'll eventually get more money because more people are coming to your shows. And there's the spike pile driver. One, two, no. San Jose, California, March 11th for Dynamite and Collision. That'll be a day before my birthday. That will also be the day for our special Dynamite watch party where we do a birthday bash. All right. Whoa! That was impressive there by El Clon. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll let you go ahead and see it for yourself. a uncensored holy you know what chant just broke out. Let's see. I think they should light out match. Uh oh, do a lights out match between Hangman Adam Page and MJF. Well, we're gonna find out the stipulation for Hangman and MJF tonight. Um, some are saying Texas Death Match. Uh, others are others are saying a uh, what do you call that? Like a uh, 2 out of 3 falls match. Whatever. It doesn't matter to me as long as it's a good match and I get to watch it. Again, we will have a watch party for AEW Revolution on March 15th. I haven't talked with Mitch or anything, but I'm sure that he doesn't mind me doing a watch party for that. The Death Rider 1, 2, 3. That's it. John Moxley wins it. I still want to know how come 2 heels are fighting each other. I don't understand it. All right, at Revolution, John Moxley will defend against Konosuke Takeshita. Let's see. Wait a minute. Uh, it should, but I think MJF wants a standard one-on-one match. Okay. Uh, I know they have to do this Alcon versus hologram match at some point. Yeah, me too. Hologram, however, is injured, so that's probably what they're waiting on. And I think WWE would copyright the term 3 stages of hell. Well, yeah, but they wouldn't. They probably wouldn't call it 3 stages of hell. They would just say 2 out of 3 falls and have stipulations involved with those falls. You know, they don't necessarily have to call it 3 stages of hell, but I don't know. I didn't know that Prince Donna turned heel too. Yeah, I'm assuming that uh, because his man turned heel, so did he. I guess. Kenny Omega versus Swerve incoming part two, not AEW Revolution, but the next pay per view. That would be Dynasty. If I'm not mistaken, that would be May 12th. Or excuse me, not May 12th, April 12th for AEW Dynasty. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. I think Swerve versus Hangman Page is coming back soon. All right. Swerve is best for business. The best business for AEW. Yep. This I don't understand. Gabe Kidd versus Orange Cassidy. Unless Tony Khan watched too many westerns and he saw Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and decided to make a match out of it. Orange Cassidy versus Gabe Kid. You know. Let's see. Well, I mean, Swerve isn't wrong. Him doing anything it took was was why he was world champion exactly. All right. Like I said, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid coming up next. Exactly. Also, do we even know who Gabe Kidd even is? All we know about him is he's a mercenary for the Death Riders, along with Clark Connors. And Tyler, there you go. There's the comment of the night. It is a sleeper match here. All right. We'll be back soon, says HBO Max. And here we go. Here comes Butch Cassidy. And here comes the Sundance Kid here. Part of the War Dogs, uh, former stable of the Bullet Club, which is now defunct. Gabe Kidd, he's in NJPW, wrestler, and I think Tony Khan pushes him in AEW too. Uh, well, technically, he is uh, a dual contracted uh, wrestler, both in AEW and uh, um, uh, in JPW, I believe. Matter of fact, I think he's not in NJPW anymore. I think it's just AEW and ROH. I'm sure somebody will look that up. Let me know if Gabe Kidd is still in New Japan Pro Wrestling. let's see. Tyler Helton says he is still in New Japan. Let's see. I thought Gabe Kidd wasn't a part of New Japan anymore. Well, let's have a confirmation on that. I'll tell you what. While I'm doing let's see. I just looked it up on Google. Okay. Well, we'll have a confirmation on that in just a minute. Let's see here. Uh, yes, Gabe Kidd is on New Japan. Okay. Yes, Gabe Kidd is in New Japan. I just looked it up myself. So he basically has a triple contract with all three: AEW, Ring of Honor, and New Japan. And thank you for looking it up for us, Tyler. As we will be right back after these important messages. All right, we are back. Let's see here. Here we go. We continue with the match of the Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid over here. And Orange Cassidy playing cat and mouse with Gabe Kidd here. Like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Finally, Tom catches up with Jerry, and here we go. Let's see here. Yeah, no kidding. Nobody cares about this match. Tell me about it. Agreed, says Patrick. Man, someone hurry up and pin somebody. Personally, I don't care who wins this match. Just get it over with. One, two, nope. GGS. Mushroom Swiss burger. Um, uh, in the ring there, Bryce Remsburg. Orange Cassidy is hitting Gabe Kidd kind of like uh, how we feel about this match. My God. Exactly. Exactly, Tyler. Come on. Somebody pin somebody already. This is painful to watch, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, get off my TV. Amen. Finally, Gabe Kidd wins the match. The right decision here. We already know that Orange Cassidy wins the match here. No, he doesn't. Gabe Kidd won. And what the hell? Clark Connors beating up Orange Cassidy here. Clark Connors, the partner of Gabe Kidd here. Oh well, never mind then. I guess that's kind of a shock. Yeah, well, and there's Dave Darby Allen. Darby Allen making his return to AEW. The Orange Punch. I guess Darby Allin is now the newest member of the conglomeration. At this point, nothing would surprise me. Yeah, we do have a new world champion in the women's division. Bullet Club versus them at AEW Revolution. Well, there is no more Bullet Club, you remember, so that would be Death Riders versus uh, uh, the conglomeration at AEW Revolution. Tekla versus Thunder Rosa for the World Championship, the Women's World Championship next week. I sense a heel turn for Chris Statlander there. Here comes Jet Speed. And here's the standby match that I was referring to. Oh, the Jet Kevin Knight is the only one wrestling in this one. Oh, Mansoor. This is interesting. I can't believe this. The Jet Kevin Knight versus Mansoor tonight. That is what's going on right now. Let's see. Thunder Rosa isn't winning that title. No, I don't think so. Uh, Jobber alert. Yep, exactly. Let's go, Kevin. I guess we now know who you're going for, but I don't blame you. I mean, Mansoor and Mason Madden here will always be uh, glued to the name Maximum Male Models, in my opinion. So, Sisters of Sin versus Chris Statlander and Thunder Rosa on Collision Saturday when we're not watching. Yes, Patrick. He is a Ring of Honor wrestler. However, he is also contracted to AEW, much of the Ring of Honor roster. So, if you don't know Mansoor and Mason Madden, that being Masay, he or they are tagging up with Johnny TV in um, a three-man team for the Ring of Honor roster. The Jet Kevin Knight wins the match here. No, no surprise here. Yeah, bye bye, Jobber. And which, by the way, the Jet Kevin Knight and Speedball Mike Bailey are two-thirds of the AEW Trios champions. Yep, goodbye, Mansoor. Thanks for jobbing out. Exactly. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. The audience was cheering for something. I don't know what happened. Up next, we got the Hangman Adam Page and MJF segment to come up. Do you think Kevin Knight is the future of AEW? Yes, I do. If they push him right. There are a lot of people I think are the future of AEW. MJF and Hangman Adam Page to decide the stipulation for AEW Revolution uh, here in a minute. Uh, with good directions, yes, exactly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after this uh, fine music we've got. All right, we're back. What happened to Hangman Page MJF match? If uh, if Hangman lost uh, his match, I think push Kevin Knight as AEW World Champion seem like Swerve or more. I don't know. You think that they can do something like that? Hangman Adam Page, the other member of the or the Trios champions for AEW. Here comes Hangman Adam Page. The man never smiles. Of course, he's in AEW. Why would he? Here comes my favorite wrestler, MJF. Let's see. And then Hangman Page focus on the Trios tag division. Yeah, that I think would happen. I don't think he's gonna win the title just because he already has one. So I think Hangman Page maybe develop them too. Oh, you're talking about his partners in for the for the trios titles. You're right. Thank you for the public service announcement, MJF. Oh my God. He just threw his gum out in the crowd. My God. We're gonna find out. Okay. Basically, for MJF, if he gets his way, he would have no rules, and all the rules would uh go for Hangman Adam Page here. He can't just do that. He can and he will if the you know I mean that's been done before actually. Dog collar match is great between them. Yeah. Let's see. I meant MJF throwing a piece of gum at the crowd. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess he can because he did. Double-headed coin. Double-headed. And there's Jet Speed. And there's Brody and Bandito. I think he got caught. Wait, who had the double-headed coin? That was MJF. Duh. Of course, Max cheated. He never does anything fair. Exactly, Patrick. We have a Texas death match. Of course, it's rigged. Come on. Well, we do have a Texas death match in store for Revolution. You effed up, says the crowd. Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor, the Brawling Birds here. That was stupid. Now hang on. Hangman never lost a Texas Death Match before. Exactly, Patrick. And here comes the women's match. Time for the Baker to do his thing. Bitch, how you doing, buddy? Yo, I got someone to join you for Elimination Chamber on Saturday. I will DM you later. Oh, I thought you told me that you was doing Elimination Chamber uh Saturday, but if uh I'm sorry, I misunderstood. But I will indeed do Elimination Chamber for you. Thank you, Mitch. I can't do it. I'm not gonna be home. Okay, that's cool. I'll do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, uh, Elimination Chamber will be this Saturday for the Script Wrestling Federation and the Hardcore Sports Network. Uh, Myself and a co-host of Mitch's choosing will be doing Elimination Chamber. Make sure to stay tuned here for the announcement of who the co-host is. There you go. There's the announcement. His name is Michigan Mike. Awesome. I'll be so glad to have him on the show, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Thank you so much for patiently waiting. As our cakes are now out. Awesome. We're still on Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron taking on Megan Bain and Penelope Ford with Lena Cross, otherwise known as Babes of Wrath versus Mega Bad with Lena Cross in their corner. All right. And we will be back after these important songs. Alrighty, we're back. We're in the midst of our women's match. And here we go. And there's the hot tag to Willow My Pillow. Got a 2 count. Willow and Willow Nightingale in control right now until Lena Cross came in and interfered. The match is over. What are they doing? Taking Willow out or something? This was supposed to be a tag team championship match. Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron retained, but they don't look like winners to me. This is sick. Thank you again to Mitch Koski for coming in, showing his support. He is the head of the public relations office for Scripps Wrestling Federation. Also, he is the co-founder of the Hardcore Sports Network. Thank you so much for showing up. And this time I'm going to let everybody know who's all been in the chat. First of all, we have our president, and as you can see, our chief baker, American rock star Patrick Palmer. Thank you so much. Also, again, we have our vice president of public relations and the co-founder of the Hardcore Sports Network, Mitch Koski. Uh, thank you so much. Also, we have Tyler Helton. He is the director of SWF First Family, including respect, sensitivity, and tolerance. Let's see what else. We also had Mama Scripps in here. She's our chief caterer and chief of staff. Thank you so much for Mama Scripps coming in. Also, Guardian of Chaos, our chief security officer. Also, Hellfire Kai, our HR and our human resources director, Hellfire Kai, and also can't forget about Christy Wilson showing up today. Thank you so much to her showing up. Hopefully you press that subscribe button at Scripps Wrestling Federation. Also, Daniel Berry Sport highlight. He is our director of strength and conditioning at the SWF Asylum. That is essentially the WWE PC for our organization. So thank you so much for joining us today, Daniel. All right. And here we go. This looks like the Brody King match. Brody King versus Mark Davis. And here comes Don Callis' family member, Mark Davis. Speedy recovery, hopefully, to Mark Davis's tag team partner, Mike Doyle, Jake Doyle. The crowd letting Don Callis know how they feel. I forgot this match was taking place tonight. Yeah. Don Callis on commentary tonight. As the match continues, we will be back after these important songs. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for waiting. How you doing? Nice to see you, Eric the Jaka. How you doing, buddy? Apparently, you're from the Wrestling Asylum on Hardcore Sports Network. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully, I can get you to subscribe to the Script Wrestling Federation channel as well on YouTube. Says just like it's found, Scripps Wrestling Federation. But thank you so much for showing up for this AEW Dynamite watch party. All right, Stephon Smith in the ring there, or refereeing, that is. He's not in the ring yet. There he is. Oh, stomping on the wrist. There is Brody King. We are now past 2 hours in our stream. Thank you so much for um, joining us tonight. And Brody King, with a lariat of his own, wins the matchup. Let's see. So, Mile High Madness match is the main event. Yes, it is. We'll see. Personally, I think Jon Moxley is the most dangerous man in the AEW. Oh, okay. And here comes Andrade. He's going to be happy to oblige Bandito. What the hell is he wearing? He looks like a man going golfing. Either that or looks like Don Callis' chauffeur. Mile High Madness is coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. This essentially is Anarchy in the Arena. Okay, both men want to fight. Exactly. All right, immediately let them fight and it'll be fun. Exactly. Okay, Proto Kata is going to be teaming up on Collision Saturday. Yeah, we won't be watching that. All right, we'll be back after these important messages. Don't want to leave sight. Okay, here we go. And here we go. Here comes Clark Connors. Oh, excuse me. That's Jungle Jack Perry. Duh. Okay. Jungle Jack Perry. Here comes Ricochet. And there's FTR. And damn. Like I said, Anarchy in the Arena coming out. There's the Young Bucks. There's your triple screen there. My God. This is going to be tough to call here, so I'll just lean back and let y'all have at it. I'll be back after this match. Damn. Is this a mini version of Anarchy in the Arena? Uh, that would be my guess, Patrick. The only thing that's missing is the Judas song playing on the P8. So, all right, while they're having this commercial break, I'll go ahead and give you the closing remarks. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, become elite by pressing the like and subscribe buttons. Share the stream and chill with the team. Ring the bell for all notifications so that you never miss anything that happens here at the Scripps Wrestling Federation or the Hardcore Sports Network. Follow me on X and Twitch at ScriptsWF, and make sure to be here for our next watch party. That is tomorrow for Ring of Honor at 5:50 p.m. Central Time. That is 5:50 p.m. Central Time, and then after that, it will be Saturday for Elimination Chamber. I will be live with Michigan Mike on the Hardcore Sports Network and Scripps Wrestling Federation channel. Also on whatever channel he comes from, probably the Wrestling Asylum. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, or well, whatever channel he comes from. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to be here on Saturday for Elimination Chamber. Uh, and that is your curtain call, ladies and gentlemen, for this edition of AEW, the AEW Dynamite Watch Party on Scripps Wrestling Federation and Hardcore Sports Network. All right. We will be back after these important songs. All right, we are back. Desmond Xavier letting everybody know um, what kind of an athlete he actually is. He wasn't able to do this in NXT as Wes Lee. Now Jungle Jack Perry getting some implements. He's got a vacuum cleaner. Oh my God. A dust devil. Oh God. Oh! 1, 2. Nope. I feel sorry for anybody sitting on that side of the arena. My God. They do say that smoking is bad for your health. The Bucks are in control of this match here. Ow. And here we go. 1, 2, no. Super kick party. We will hear from MJ, or they will hear from MJF on AEW Collision Saturday. Top Flight taking on Proto Kata on Collision. And Timeless Tony Storm taking on Zeta Steel. Jay Lethal versus Tommaso Ciampa on Collision. And also we will hear from the Brawling Birds will be in action. Tomohiro Ishii versus Andrade El Idolo. And 8-man battle. The Don Callis family versus Death Riders. Tekla, we'll hear from her, the women's champion. That is all on Collision. But of course, we will be live for Elimination Chamber. So Jack Perry went right through the table in a vicious fashion. Looks like Zachary Wentz going to town on Bishop Khan. Now Toa Leona with the headbutt takes him down. And now the demand is in control here. Oh, right in the. Okay. Ricochet going through the table this time. Yep, Spanish fly. Right through the table. I think they're saying do more tables. Jack Perry with a sunset flip and brings Khan through the table. Or Corleone, whichever one that was, and almost got a 3 count there. Did Dax Harwood. Want more tables, says the crowd. The outside area looks like a mess. Sure does. Looks like my bedroom when I was a kid. Oh my goodness. Canadian Destroyer and now the BTE trigger. And the good guys win it. So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully that'll be the end of it. But we'll check it out and see what's going on. We'll hear from MJF on Collision. Death Riders versus Don Callis family. Andrade Alito, Tomi Hiroshi. Sisters of Sin versus Chris Statlander and Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa versus Tekla on Dynamite. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. So, for this edition of the Scripps Wrestling Federation. I am signing off saying, enjoy your wrestling and always put the Federation and the Hardcore Sports Network first. I will see you next time, which will be tomorrow for the Ring of Honor watch party at 5:50 Central Time. Until then, see you later, ladies and gentlemen.